Hello and welcome back to our Series 1 finale episode. We left at the end of the last one at Fastlane, our best pay-per-view so far. A 5-star, 4.5, 4-star, 3-star and a 5-star match. By far our best pay-per-view. We've got up a few fans. We weren't too far behind. But onto this week, we've got two pay-per-views coming up. We've got Survivor Series and Mania, but our talent was a bit light, so we had to go and pick up some new male stars. We picked up Chuck McGuagan, and got chosen, I suppose. We're going into our first weekly show and we've got North American title and the world title on the line. We're starting off with a triple threat. Captain Grog, Adrian Buckenchester, and Captain Grog picks up the win. Good match to start off with. Fatal 4-way women's match. And Karen Compactor picks up the win. Force to be reckoned with. Disappointing match, but rivalry grew and a rivalry started in that match. Triple threat for the world title. NXT's world title. And Slade is the new champion. Beats Eddie Pop for that. And North American title on the line for Clint McDougal, who retains in a triple threat Extreme Rules match. 3-star, 1.5 star, 3-star and a 3-star match. It was an okay one, but fans wise, how did we do? We started to catch up last week. 29.5, just over 29,000 against 37.5, 43 and 44. That lead's going away from us. We're holding top spot in a minute just because of the Hall of Fame trophy, but the worrying thing is these guys are going to start to pick up their trophy soon. Another stat card. Tag team titles on the line this week. Opener, 4 big guys. A fatal 4-way, all title contenders these, and Rangvold picks up the win. Our tag team titles on the line. Building this rivalry. Chester and Nicholas retain. We've got a triple threat match. Precious Silver's having a run in, and against Karen Compactor, who she ran in on, still picked up the win. And we have a triple threat NXT title on the line. Slade loses his title to Titran. That was a short title reign there. Fans wise, 29,500, not great. Against 42, 41,000. Wasn't the worst card in the world, but they're running away with it now. Nearly on 2 mil fans, we're still far behind. Women's titles on the line this week. Women's tag titles, should I say. Triple threat match we opened the show with, though. And Karen Compactor's having a run in. Sassy Molassie picks up the win. It's an okay match. Tag team match. Titles not on the line this week. But Chester and Nicholas Mann still pick up the win. Women's tag titles are on the line though. Psycho Sally and Queen Bee retain this week. Disappointing match, but rivalry starts to grow. We have got a rivalry match going on with Rangvold and Eddie Pop, with Rangvold picking up the win. 2.5 star, 1.5, 1.5, 3. It's not the worst card again, but fans wise, I think they're going to start to run away with it. I don't think we're going to get a lot of fans coming through till season 2, 3, or 32.5, 43, 42, 50,000. Wow. Fell behind again. We are under 2 mil fans. Steph and Adam Pearce are both over 2 mil now. Week away from Survivor Series. Women's titles are on a line again this week. Starting off with a fatal 4-way match. Adrian Buck picks up the win. Sure, that's got to put him in a title shot soon. Women's tags are up again. Queen Bee and Psycho Sally lose this week to Ignition Salami Steamroller, new tag team champions. 2 fatal 4-way women's matches coming up. Sensational Starler picks up the win in the first one. And there's also a fatal 4-win for our main event. Non-title match, even though Billy Slugger's involved. Sassy Molassie picks up the win again. A 3-star, 2.5, 1.5 and a 2. It's not the worst. 41,500. These are levels we need to be hitting weekly as a minimum. 42, 46 and a 46. So worst performing out of the 4 bands this week, but we're keeping up a bit. We are now the only ones under 2 mil fans. But still holding that top spot at the minute. Survivor Series, big week. 3 titles on the line. Tag team titles, women's title and men's title. And we're going to go with that opening with that men's title in a steel cage match. Titran, Adrian Buck, Cash Suplex and Captain Grog all fighting out for this NXT world title. Just the NXT title, it's not the world title. You know what I mean. They all look nervous. Titran's still wearing his crown. Starting to finish the match. Captain Grog seems to try and take Titran by the throat, try and choke him out. And he goes to climb over, but then decides to have a change of heart. And just decides to miss Titran in the face. And while Cash Suplex is busy trying to try and get a finishing move off, Captain Grog picks up the win. So he actually pins the champ. And we have a new NXT champion. Great match to open the show with. Classic 4.5-star match. Women's title is on the line as well. Billy Slugger, Ella, Precious, Silver and Sassy Molassie. And we have a new champion in Precious Silver. Great 3.5-star match. Tag team titles are on the line. This rivalry has to end sooner or later. They've been at each other's throats, these teams. Constantly. But it seems like no one can take the belts off of Chester and Nicholas Mann. And they won again. A great 3.5-star match. But that rivalry is now over. Women's tag team match. Title's not on the line for some reason. Queen Bee and Psycho Sally win that. Surely they've got to get a title shot soon then. Try and win their titles back. An Extreme Rules match. Fatal 4-way. Rangvold. The winner of this surely must be getting a title shot soon. All 4 of these guys deserve it. We get to the finisher. Timber went for the finish, but then Eddie Pop picks him up, spins round and goes with the slam. While the other 2 are distracted, he picks up this 1, 2, 3. Was not expecting that. They were turned the other way, they were distracted, and while they were, Eddie Pop picks up that 3 count. Classic 4.5-star match. Rivalry's over as well. This has been a good week for us. 4.5, 3.5, 3.5, 1.5 and a 4.5-star match. Surely the fans must have been loving this week. 132,500. Are we going to be close to the others? 123. So we've beat SmackDown. We had 132.5. Lost to Raw. So at least we made some ground on SmackDown. WCW. Oh, we beat WCW. So we've caught up a bit there. WCW have been runaway leaders, and we've picked up another trophy. 2 Hall of Fame trophies now. We're still just under 2 million. But we have caught up on SmackDown. North American title on the line this week. We have a submission match with Heath Manhattan and Captain Grog. Captain Grog picks up the win. We've got an Extreme Rules match coming up now with Ella Rabu and Billy Slugger. And Ella picks up the win. Rivalry is growing there. North American title match. Extreme Rules and Clint McDougal retains there. And we have a women's Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way coming up. Ignition, one of the tag team champions, wins. Feud starting and rivalries being sorted out for Mania at the minute. 2.5 star, 2.5 star, 3 star and a 3 star. Average booking. 44,500 fans. Okay, I'm happy with that. 32.5. We beat SmackDown again. 36.5. We beat. Oh, I think we just did. We lose to WCW? I think we have 42. But we are now over 2 million fans. Still to the top with our 2 Hall of Fame trophies. We're starting off with a steel cage opener. Steel cage match. Dewey Carter against Nicholas Mann. Dewey Carter picks up the win. 2-star match. North American title triple threat match. Clint McDougal retains again. Our Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match. Cash Suplex picks up the win. Okay. And our main event, Extreme Rules Fatal 4-Way match. Big matches this week. Ella picks up a great win. So we had some big matches, but poor opener. 2-star match to open the show with. 39,500 fans. We've beat Raw. Got hammered by WCW. They've 51,000 fans this week. But as you can see, some of the other managers are starting to pick up their trophies this week now. Going into Mania, 2 weeks to go. World title match on tonight. Opening with a rivalry match, non-title match. Clint McDougal and Silence. Silence picks up the win, non-title match. We've got Slade against Eddie Pop, another rivalry. Slade picks up the win this time. I think that's 1-1 now for those two. Fatal 4-Way mid-card match. And Gunther McGurner picks up the win. And our main event, TLC match for the NXT Championship. Heath Manhattan is the new champion. A 3-star, 2-star, 1.5 and a 3.5-star match. Not the worst. Finishing on a big TLC match. 41, just under 42,000. Beat SmackDown. Beat Raw. WCW again, 51,000. Still sitting top. They're starting to. As soon as they get these trophies, we're falling behind. Week before Mania, please, no injuries. Open up with a normal one-on match. Titron, Clay Courtman. Building a rivalry. Clay Courtman picks up the win this time. Tag team titles are on the line. And we have new tag team champions, Clint McDougal and Adrian Buck. Tag team match, Rangvold and Tim Burr. What a team they are. Two big guys. And our Fatal 4-Way NXT title match, Heath Manhattan retains. 2, 3.5, 1 and a 3.5 poor opener there. And he pops out. Ooh. Sure, we go get him to a physio, see if he can be sorted out. Hopefully it's not a long-term injury. It's not as bad as we thought. 36.5. Lowest this week. Lowest performing roster this week. And we've lost our top spot. We're now sitting in third. Going into Mania. The others have picked up their trophies. This has got to be a massive week for us. Women's tags, NXT women's, North American, the NXT men's, all up for grabs. Opening match for the men's NXT title. What about? Steel cage match. Cage is being lowered down. Heath Manhattan. Adrian Buck. Captain Grog. And Gunther McGurder. What a four. And as Gunther McGurder gets Captain Grog in the Boston Crab, Adrian Buck picking up Heath Manhattan, hitting him with the GCS. Can he pick up the win? Oh, no. So Gunther McGurder was going to be up. So Adrian Buck goes over and picks him up, hits him with the GCS. Everyone's down. Surely not. 1, 2, 3. What a win for Adrian Buck. Massive. I think he's a 2-time champion. I'm sure he's our tag team champion as well. What a Mania moments he's having. You can see how much it means to him. Mania moment at WrestleMania. Wow. Then we've got our North American title Fatal 4-Way match. These are having rivalries everywhere, these four. They've literally just, everyone's been arguing over who's number one contender. They all think they're in with a shot. Silence gets picked up and then punches his way out. Titron and Clint McDougal. Three amigos, are we? I think we are. The triple German suplex. While that's all going on, Silence decides to try and go up the ladder and try and claim that belt. McDougal jumps, tries to climb it up. He's not the quickest on the ladder. Tries to punch Silence off, but Silence isn't going nowhere. Has another jab. No one still can get him off, and he picks up the win. Just keeping his face paint on, just about. But Silence picks up that win and silences the crowd. Classic 4.5-star match. Women's tags are on the line this week. Queen Bee and Psycho Sally didn't get their titles back. They got their rematch but lost, didn't pick up their titles. Women's titles, Precious Silver. She's champions online and she's lost. It's a Sensational Starla. And then in our main event, we have Extreme Rules Women's Fatal 4-Way. And Ella picks up the win there. Another classic 4.5-star match. Rivalries being sorted out everywhere. We had a 5-star, 4.5-star, 3.5-star, 4.5-star, 4.5-star match. Great booking. Match card quality of A, 265,000 fans. Wow. Wow, wow. Big SmackDown. Could we finish number one this week? Beat Raw. Both of these by the 60-odd thousand fans. And beat WCW. But almost 60,000 fans. So we are sitting third at the minute, but we're catching up fans-wise. That's our WrestleMania done. Slammy Awards. Most power cards played, I'll take that. It's been a good season. I've enjoyed this season. We are going to be back with season 2. NXT, a lot on there. That's brilliant for us. If you like this, like, share, subscribe, and see you soon.